Hello guys, our topic is all about the use of multimedia and other technology in traditional and new information technology. So, multimedia can be anything and everything which you watch, listen in a form of text, photograph, audio, video, and others. So, in this present time of communication, everything needs to be advertised, whether it is in news or any piece of information. So, the identical term used for multimedia is the rich media. Creating such kind of content, it is a challenge, but with the modern means of technology and the expertise of software, valuable resources can be created. So, the multimedia software that are available in the market helps developing the content that is creative, stimulating, and eye-catching. So, the traditional technology is a type of technology which is based on any tradition or culture which is generally transferred from one generation to another generation until it is modified to a new one. So, let's take for example the computer. It is being modified or modernized or developed for us to easily access this for any means. So the following are the importance of multimedia in various fields. So the first one is the use of multimedia in education. So multimedia usage has a significant role to play for children, and also it is broadly used in the field of education and training. So used for audio for imparting education, even in traditional method where charts and models and others are being used so that the children will easily understand the topic or the lessons. So the second one is the use of multimedia in science and technology. It is capable of transferring audio, sending messages, and formatted multimedia documents. At the same time, it is also helps in live interaction through audio messages. The third one is the use of multimedia in research. In the area of mathematical and scientific research, multimedia is primarily used for modeling and simulation. For example is that looking at a molecular model by a scientist of a particular substance and manipulate it to arrive at a new substance. In that way, the multimedia is used to gain the knowledge that is necessary for the scientist.
Use of multimedia as a new educational technology tool. Multimedia technology empowers the educational process by means of increased interaction between teachers and the students. The process of knowledge acquisition becomes more efficient when the learners experience an event through a multimedia simulation. Why do we use multimedia? Use of multimedia. First is for creativity. Multimedia assignments or projects allow your student to present their newly attained knowledge through images, audio, and video instead of just textually. For example, is by making your PowerPoint presentation with a video so that your student will find it interesting to learn and of course, for him or her to understand the topic easily. Interactivity. Find or create online games, tutorials, or quizzes to facilitate an interactive learning environment. For example, is by creating a game through PowerPoint presentation where you will use images, video, or audio, and then the students will guess what is the correct answer. With that, you will catch their attention to participate with your class after your lessons. Learning styles. Multimedia provides a different learning experience in a different format for students that can complement more traditional methods of teaching and learning. Multimedia lessons appeal to both audio and visual learners. while kinesthetic learners will benefit from creative multimedia assignments. As we all know, there are different types of learners. But with the use and with the help of multimedia, we, as a student, can easily cope up with the types of learning that we want to achieve or with the types of learning that we are most comfortable with. Multiple intelligences. Multimedia presentations and assignments can account for a broader range of intelligences. It allows students to deepen their knowledge of a subject by approaching it from multiple avenues, and it provides you with a wider lens for assessment. Variety. Including multimedia into your course lecture means you've added variety. Advantages of multimedia. First is creativity. It brings more life to discussions. Second is variety. It caters all types of learners. Third, cost-effective. Multimedia mostly requires only a one-time purchase of devices and software, which can be used unlimited times thereafter. Fourth, evaluation. It offers ideal learning assessment tools which are also entertaining for the students. Fifth, realistic approach. It provides approaches which can make learning more realistic. Sixth, wide variety of support. Multiple media formats are available for use, with different models being able to create multimedia. Seventh, trendy. The current trend of culture leans toward technology, and a great number of resources are being made available for different media formats. Disadvantages of multimedia. First, accessibility. Multimedia requires electricity to be operated, which may not be available in some rural areas or may not be consistently available due to shortage and blackouts. Second, distracting. Multimedia may take away the focus from the lesson due to its attention-grabbing formats. 3. Costly. Production of multimedia is more expensive than others because it is made up of more than one medium. 4th, time-consuming. Creating multimedia requires more time. 5th, requires mastery. Multimedia requires consistent and long practice to master, which may take a lot of time and energy from the user. 6th, limited support or compatibility. There is a wide variety of gadget models which arouses incompatibilities of media formats. 7th, fragile. The device used for multimedia must be used with care. Exposure to moisture or other elements could cause expensive, irreparable damage which would require another purchase of a device. To sum up, the advantage and disadvantages of multimedia is that, first, with just one click, we can easily access different types of information, but it also requires a good signal in order for us to access the information that we need. Second is that we can be always creative with presenting our report, projects, and assignments. But for some students that are not techy enough, they find it hard to master editing and with also using new technology. Gadgets like smartphones, laptop, or personal computers are expensive to buy, but if we handle it with care, we can always use them in the long run. But especially in these trying times, the best thing to do to cope up with our studies is to understand. We need to understand our co-students and our teachers. Let us help one another to surpass these difficulties. Stay safe, everyone!